What is going on, IK fam? BN, I'm back again today for another dope video. I'm pretty excited. As you guys can tell, just starting to feel a little bit better now. But I wanted to make this because I thought it would be a great tip to give out for not only new players, but for existing players as well. And this is a tip that we further tested. One of our players in our jump project, Erozion, was the first person to actually tell me about it, so shout out to him. And before I tell you this awesome tip that is going to help you maximize your harbor and sailing from it, as usual, if y'all enjoy the content, sub to the channel, give us a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you can get updates on when we have new videos coming out. And of course, in the description down below, you can find official Infinity Kingdom resources, along with if you want to join our Discord or even download the game using our creator support link. Now, what is this tip that I have for you today, along with another sneak peek that I'll give you at the end of the video as well? So, as most of us know, when you are going into your harbor, you essentially have three options. You can do the 3-hour, the 6-hour, or the 12-hour. You'll notice that your gold costs will increase as you go up. Now, the sailing route, from what it says, is that the number of trading ports that you have will gradually increase as the chronicle progresses, and the exploration benefits will be even greater. Now, typically, this yields you higher, on average, epic immortal shards that you'll get. It also tells you what you can gain. Right? You can see here that these are all gainable items. Now, the one thing that it doesn't show, and this is, again, even if you click on different, you'll notice this still stays the same, is that you will eventually have an opportunity to get epic immortal shards, right, as these increase, as the sailing amounts increase as well. Now, the trick I'm going to show you also is accompanied by, and I have to figure out where I think my screenshot's right there, but I'm going to show you a screenshot. And what it is going to show you is how you can take advantage of saving a ton of gold. And what you do is you select the 3-hour, the 6, or the 12-hour. Now, in my opinion, I think testing this as the 3-hour is a better approach, so you can see for yourself. What you do is, let's say that you're coming up on reset time, right? Which, again, we're a little past reset right now. But let's say that it was around 0:30 when you did this. Now, you would sail your 3-hour, and then after you sail your 3-hour, instead of claiming it the moment that it finishes, you let it keep running. So when the ship comes back to your harbor, do not claim it. Wait until reset has almost hit, and then you want to claim it before reset, ideally. Now, we haven't tested if there's any differences on doing it after reset or before, but doing it within your reset period, which would be like your 001 to 2359, is somewhat ideal. After you do this, I'm now going to show you a screenshot that I have, which is not the map, but it's actually going to be this. Now, in this screenshot, you will see that this was from me doing a 3-hour sail. You can also see that the epic immortal pieces that you're able to get, right, as your, this is max, so this is if you've completed all the chronicles that boost your sailing percentages, and you do a 3-hour. You can also see that as I claimed this, it was on 3-hour. You can see that I was able to get over 600 soul crystals. Now, usually when you're doing a 3-hour, you're not going to get this much, right? This is because I let this sail run for almost 24 hours before I claimed it. Now, yes, there are some inherent, I don't want to necessarily disadvantages, depending on how you view them, but there are some items that you may not get from this. For example, even though you are essentially saving a quarter of the cost of gold for arguably the same amount of universal soul crystals that you could get from doing a 12-hour. The biggest difference is that you'll lose out on epic immortal pieces. You may not get them at all, or you just may not, or you may get them way less often. Or I guess I should just say less often. Now, my overall thought on this is that there's still great value in doing this. Now, I don't know if this is a workaround or, however you might view it. Maybe it'll be something that might get patched later. But for the meantime, it is something that will get you the same amount of soul crystals that you would if you did the 12-hour. Like I said, you're just losing out on a few other pieces. But since you're able to fish or farm, I like to say fish, from the market when it comes to epic immortal shards, you could still utilize these 600 on average universal soul crystals that you'll get from doing this little trick. I have found that I'll probably just be using this all the time. Now, again, let me say that if you are not gold deprived at all, and you're fine with spending the 160k gold on the harbor every 12 hours, just because you want to boost or farm more of those epic immortal shards, there's no problem with doing that. Again, I think a lot of it just kind of comes into how you want to min-max, right? If you're just going to farm for the soul crystals and you're just going to use those crystals to purchase epic shards anyways, then just go that route. If you really want epic immortal shard pieces a little bit faster on average per 24-hour period, then sure, go ahead and do the 12 hours. But I'm now starting to think that I would rather save more gold so that I can reinvest that gold into boosting and leveling up my dragon levels rather than doing the 12 hours. Now, it's probably going to take a little more testing, and I'll probably post another video later. But for now, I am really of the mindset that I really think doing the 3 hours and then waiting about 23 to 23 and a half hours within a reset cycle, within a daily reset cycle period, is going to yield and net more overall value for the amount of gold I'm using compared to other areas that gold is more beneficial to use. So anyways, that's my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me kind of talk about the pros and cons of this little harbor trick that I ended up finding out, and I hope that it helps you in your endeavors if you're looking to try and save some golden areas. The last thing I will note is that if you guys are interested, we are going to be posting some more updates on our server about the upcoming jump project. If this video, or when this video comes out, if it is still around that kind of end of April for 2021. If it's not, feel free to skip past this, as I'm sure that'll come up later. Outside of that, that's it from me. I'll catch y'all next time.